Well, all of you that were here yesterday for my Mass got a little education in the universe. Can you rattle off those numbers for me? Are related in the book of Job, which again we heard today. So yesterday I told you that the universe is 13.8 billion years old. Some of you are 94, way in the back there, Frank. 13.8, wow. And the width of the universe is 93 billion light years. And then I proceeded to tell you how big that was. That was big. Your head should have been spinning. Job, the book of Job, is trying to deal with why bad things happen to good people. And trying to understand God. Pretty hard to understand God. God's the one that created this humongous universe. So Job's friends come, and so this is where we pick up the reading today. Job's friend tried to convince Job that the reason bad things happen to him is because he's a big sinner. And Job says, "O my friends, pity me, for the hand of the Lord has struck me. Why do you hound me as though you were divine?" See, that's kind of what we do. Even though we're a speck on 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 a speck, we play God so often. We're doing all this judging as if we have universal knowledge and that, like God, we are everywhere in this entire universe. That is impossible to even understand. No wonder we like St. Teresa of Lisieux, a simple person, not carrying around airs of arrogance, being so smart that we can judge other people. Now, the other night I was sitting on the porch with the guy I play golf with, having a glass of wine, and I said, look at Venus up there. Wow, look how it's moving so fast. Oh yeah, our planet is turning around, isn't it? In fact, we're kind of moving right now. Doesn't seem like it though, does it? And then I run into this little reflection here this morning that says, the Earth is rotating at 1,040 miles an hour. And it's taking us along for the ride. Our rotating planet is simultaneously revolving around the sun at 66,500 miles an hour. And our solar system is moving too. Our sun, with its orbiting planets, sits on the outer edge of the Milky Way, a gigantic rotating galaxy composed of 100 billion stars. And that's just the Milky Way. I mean, if your head isn't spinning to the point of saying, wow, I'm not really all that smart. In fact, I am nothing. And so 2 lessons. One is, how can we be in a position to judge? Shouldn't God, who created all of this, be the one? And shouldn't God, who is everywhere, all at the same time, help bring us a sense that God is close even to the smallest speck of the universe? God is absolutely everywhere, all at the same time, in this humongous universe I just described yesterday. And that means God's even with you and the person next to you, and the person sitting in prison waiting for execution. Every single person God is close to. I just read this morning that St. Catherine of Siena said, that God is closer to us than water is to fish. Kind of a nice little quote. And then tomorrow we celebrate the Feast of the Guardian Angels. And of course we were taught that we get this guardian angel right next to us all the time. Which is another great way of saying that God is right with us every second of our lives. And with everybody else too. So God loves us all. And we're never alone. Beautiful lessons from this kind of collaboration of feasts and readings this week. Let's stand now for our prayers of intention.